Okay.
هلا والله بالجميع، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وياكم درويش يعقوب، مشرف الخدمات في شركة رضا الشرق الأوسط. Good morning everyone. I am Darwish. I will be your Arabic host for the event. And this is my co-host, Mr. Rajesh. We cordially welcome all the guests to Rida for Quality Month Celebration 2024.
Good morning, Darwish and dear guest. We got together to celebrate the theme of the event, that is nurturing quality culture. I'm privileged and excited to be your host for the event today.
So, Mr. Rajesh, what exactly are we here for today?
We are here to celebrate the people, technology, and the product, the excellence that make the product success. We are here to celebrate the commitment to the quality and the hard work of our engineers and the efforts of our support staff that make our product the heartbeat of the UAE.
دولتنا الإمارات العربية المتحدة ترحب بكل الشركات العالمية بالأيادي المفتوحة واللي لها رؤية وشغف وخدمة مصالح الناس وجعل حياتهم سهلة ومريحة. My homeland UAE welcomes all brands with open arms that have a vision and the hunger to strive and serve people's interests to make their lives easy, comfortable and progressive.
Yes, UAE as a nation has succeeded on the principle of quality first. Today, we have multiple examples of such projects across the UAE, such as World Trade Center, Emirates Airlines, Jafza, Dubai airports, and the most recent world event, the Expo 2020.
اوكي مستر راجيش، لكن ابي اعرف شو دور شركة اشوك ليلند في تطور دولة الامارات العربية المتحدة. That's interesting, but we would like to know how Ashok Leyland as a company has contributed to growth of UAE.
The relation of Ashok Leyland and UAE goes as far back as the origin of the country. Today, Ashok Leyland is the only bus maker and the largest bus supplier across all industry. We are proud to be a partner and supply to you. Without you, this connectivity and mobility would have been not possible. Let's take a moment to go through the small video which showcases this connectivity. Can we have the AV please? That's interesting, isn't it? So now let's all take a quality pledge as this has been the tradition so far. I would like to call Mr. Sajid to guide us through. Mr. Sajid to the desk, please.
Good morning, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. A warm welcome to everyone here. We are delighted to see everyone in one roof. Let's have a quality pledge, uh, as we have done for a last year. I would like to request everyone to please let's take this pledge. Let's stand, everyone, and forward your right hand as a pledge. I would like you all to repeat after me. As a committed member of Ashok Leland family, I hereby pledge to give my best to achieve the company vision to be a top 10 global CV player, creating reliable and differentiated products and solution while delivering outstanding stakeholder value. I believe that delighting customer is the only way to improve the prosperity of the company. To realize this, I pledge to improve the quality of my work continually by inculcating Ashok Leland values to achieve excellent in all processes, product and services that I am responsible for. I commit to be a team player and improve quality culture across the organization. Thank you. We have a sign? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sajid.
Let's celebrate the diversity and excellence in equality by inviting on stage our skilled technicians. Please, everybody, a big round for a pledge for the man behind the magic at Rida Middle East.
I would like to call Mr. Kausalya on the stage.
Mr. Shidrik,
Mr. Munim,
Mr. Wasif.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Kaushal Philip. I am from Sri Lanka. I am rooftop mounting quality expert. Thank you.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Mohammad Munim Khan. I am from India. I am PDI and commissioning uh, quality expert.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Shadrach. I'm come from Ghana, West Africa. I'm quality expert, air distribution system. Thank you.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Wasif. I am from Pakistan. I am an electronic quality expert. Quality,
Add Rida.
Transit.
And all culture.
thank you guys.
The quality pledge tab is being passed around. Kindly sign it as a commitment towards quality. The quality pledge being signed by Ashok Leyland and its partners today is being viewed by multiple viewers who are joining online as we do it.
Thank you everyone for showing what we do with the best and what we here to deliver. The excellence like nothing else. Now I would like to start the award ceremony to give away award in recognition for upkeeping this excellence. The first award goes to Mr. Srikanth for best team management, and I would like to call Mr. Suresh Chandrasena to give away this award. Sir. Thank you, Srikanth. The next award is for Best Process Excellence, and that goes to Mr. Kulwinder Singh. Thank you, Kulwinder. Sir, you have one more award to give away. Please stay. award goes to Mr. Muhammad Hasib for the best quality improvement. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to call Mr. Dhyan to give away award to Mr. Abdul Raza for the best customer centricity. Abbas Raza. Thank you, sir. You have a few more awards to give away in the second session. So I would like to invite Mr. Vinay to give away an award for the best team player, Munim Khan. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So the next award goes to Shakil Abbas Tanoli for the best customer centricity, and I would like to call Shubham to give this away, the award. Thank you, Shubham. The next award goes to Mr. Suraj for best problem solver, and I would like to call Mr. Dhyan to give away this award. Thank you, sir. The next award goes to Suresh Khanna for quality excellence, and I would like to call Mr. Manoj to give away this award. Thank you, Manoj. I would like to call Mr. Krishna to give away award for Anand Babu for the best team player. Thank you, Krishna. So I would like to call Mr. Kartikeya to give an award to Mr. Sirajuddin. So Mr. Kafil will take on behalf of Mr. Sirajuddin for the best supply chain excellence. Thank you, Kartik. So the next award goes to Ankit for best team player, and I would like to call Mr. Vinay to give away this award. Thank you, sir.
No, thank you very much, gentlemen. Please take a rest.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dear guest. So, for the time and attention you have, and now we shall invite Mr. Kamal Arif to take the proceedings further. Thank you. Good day.
شكرا لضيوفنا الطيبين. مع السلامة. See you next year إن شاء الله.
Hi everybody and good morning. First off, I would like to thank my dear colleagues for doing an excellent job. Myself Kamal Arif, and I'll be your moderator for the very interesting panel discussion we have in store for you. But before we delve into that, I would like you all to participate in a thought experiment for me. I would like you all to imagine something. It can be a product or even a service that you are satisfied with but is of poor quality. Now, I would like you all to take a moment and imagine. Isn't that difficult? Because I, for one, couldn't think of anything, which led me to the realization that quality and satisfaction, they are both inseparable. Two sides of the same coin, forever intertwined in the fabric of excellence. And that is exactly what we do at Rida. We don't just understand this connection, we live and breathe it. For us, customer satisfaction isn't just a goal, it is our North Star that guides us. And I'm proud to say that over the past year, we have made remarkable strides in this direction. Our approach to quality has become more proactive and synergized, which has led us to an average of less than 1 defects per vehicle. And this achievement has been made possible through something far more fundamental, a cultural shift built on two powerful pillars, empowerment and trust. We made a conscious decision to trust our employees to uphold our quality standards. But we didn't stop there. We transformed every employee that you see here today, regardless of the color of their collar, into a guardian of excellence. From the technician on the installation floor to the representative at our reception, each person is empowered to make decisions that ensure we deliver our best. At Rida, we don't force quality through rules. Instead, we believe in nurturing a workplace where doing great work comes naturally. And we observe something magical. When people feel trusted and empowered, quality becomes second nature. When a customer now chooses Rida, this trust and empowerment shines through. They no longer just get an AC system, they get the pinnacle of our commitment to excellence. They get a product that has passed through the hands of people who refuse to compromise on quality. And today, we are fortunate to have with us representatives of industry-leading organizations whose commitment to quality has revolutionized the automotive climate control landscape. Please help me welcome on stage Mr. Ralph Herring, Product Marketing and Business Development Director from Speros. Mikhail Adamchek, Business Development Manager from Valio. And of course, our very own Mr. Yazdani Qureshi, founder and CEO of Rida.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Where's the guy who gives them project this? This needs to be. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ralph and Mr. Mikal, for doing this on such a short notice. So to begin with, we would like to know about the genesis of Spheros, beginning with the very successful range of CC355 and RG250. What were some major developments and the origins of Spheros?
Okay, okay, now you can hear me. Yeah, first, thank you for the invitation. I'm very gladful and thankful to participate and showing here the strong synergy we are living together. Concerning your question, so the success of the CC family and the Revo Global family comes really from the history. We started in around about 1990 with the first ACs on city bus and coaches, mainly in our purpose for Europe, and started with the CC family in '96. That was one of my projects, basically. So I'm a long time there already. And yeah, what was the major pioneers or the challenges there at that time, at least, finding out the real specifications, figuring out the first rooftop unit, and as well finding the right components itself that was not standard at that time. And so far as well to develop suppliers, to figure out the quality process, but nevertheless to find or to develop a unit achievable, worldwide usable as well in very hard and rough conditions like here in Middle East, and with a lot of expertise that finally we integrate as well a lot of feedbacks, especially as well from your side. The Revo Global is a sort of a consequence as one of the other application wanted that we blow in directly in the side air channels, and so far we made a more compact version, and so far there as well. Yeah, we're using the same Lego stones so far. Yeah? It's a platform strategy we're releasing through the headquarter, and so far these two lines are very dedicated and usable, especially here for these very hot areas.
Yeah, I'm sure your expertise need no introduction because it has been 7 decades since and you guys are growing. I'm sure Mr. Mikkel has also an interesting story to tell about the origins of value. If you would please.
Yes, so speaking about the value compressors history, we need to consider three different...
Sorry to interrupt, if you could pull the mic a bit closer.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
So speaking about the value compressors history, we need to consider three different companies. So the first one, which is basically a Valeo that was founded in 1923 under the name of the engine Busson. And also the two companies that were working independently that were founded in 1933 and 1939. So the Tama Manufacturing and the Diesel Kiki in Japan. Then the Diesel Kiki and Tama started to produce the AC compressors in 1959. And then only then to merge into the one company under the name of Zexcel a bit later on. Then Valeo came into the game, and in the year 2005 they have bought the Zexcel company, and they made it the Valeo compressor. So the origin of the TM series and Valeo compressors that we know today started in Japan in the year 1930, and it continues to this day within the Valeo organization.
Very interesting. Fun fact about Valeo. Valeo has so far dressed 7 winners of the La Paz race. La Paz race, if you don't know, it's a race where cars run for 24 hours without stop, and it's not about laps. Rather, it's about endurance. So in the 24 hours, the car with the more distance traveled wins. And Valeo has worked with Ferrari and the likes and has managed to dress 7 winners so far. Next up, I would like Mr. Ralph to tell us some key milestones that they have achieved regardless of the aforementioned AC systems.
Yeah, thank you for this question. So far I can give you here 3 points. What made us such successful worldwide? Yeah, the first is that we are got the chance in around about 95 to be a first HVAC supplier for 2 big European brands. And with that was the rocket, starting with the competence, with the opportunity to get in volume and to make here air conditioning systems in deep with control, with compressor, with front box. So the complete competence, what you're going to need for a bus, for in content of cooling, and as well for some other regions for heating. That was one of our stars to make us valuable. The second point is that we took the chance, especially roundabout from 2000 on, to get a worldwide spread and to look in the regions to get here local sites, subsidiaries, and here a network with dealers and corporations, so that we are going with our customers as they are moving as well worldwide, and to have local hubs worldwide, as you gonna see that we are in all regions. So we are in India and China, in North America, in Brazil, in Turkey, in Europe, all over. We have a production, we have design center. So we always going the sales with the technicians to the customers and getting the best application for that. And we want to have a local support. I think that is the most beneficially win-win situation, to be local in the local language and to be helpful in a quick response. The third star we positioned is so far to be excellent in service. It is so important that you hear the voices of the end customers, of the fleets, of the municipalities, for sure as well from the OEs, that we fulfill their demands. And therefore it's a service network very important here to get the touch, to check as well that our technical products always can happen a failure. But that we understand them very quickly, and we have an organization around here to solve these issues. So that are the 4 stars I can say historically wise, who brought us to the position we are right today.
Yeah, well said. Having a global presence comes with its challenges, and Valeo has also a global presence like Spheros. So if you could tell us, how does different culture approaches affect your ultimate quality?
So it's surely by blending the best practices and the best what can be taken from each of the regions. So if we take, for example, Europe and Japan, we can notice that those regions are focused on data, on precision, that is helping us to improve our production processes. On the other hand, we have Middle East, we have India, and those markets are mainly customer-oriented. They are oriented for the relationship, and it is allowing us to understand the customer demand better, to build our relationship. And within Valeo compressors, we are blending all of those best practices. So as you have mentioned, we do have a worldwide footprint. We are located in all the regions of the world with several factories. Excuse me, with several factories in different regions, which is allowing us for the regionalization, so to meet our customers in their plants, in their offices, face to face, to discuss with them on the daily basis and to really understand what they need and what they want. So this is how we are benefiting from the worldwide footprint. On the other hand, we need to remember that all of the TN compressors are produced in only one factory, in Ora in Japan. This is allowing us to spread across the world the product that is well validated and that is following always the same standard because it's coming from one factory. Yes, so this is how we are benefiting from this footprint. Thank you.
Yeah, the approach is pretty evident by the quality of value. Going back to your earlier answer, having such a strong foothold in the Middle East region, I'm interested in knowing how has the customer preference or feedback shaped the development at Spheros.
Spheros is counting by 100% on end customer satisfaction so far and getting the feedback. So we called us as well by focusing 100% bus that we can concentrate that. It's not that we are talking about it, we want to do it. And therefore it's so important as well to be close to the customers and to get a feedback. Even if it's a difficult feedback, there are always opportunities to solve it. And we especially as well with Ashok Leyland exchanging directly or indirectly all issues so far that we understand what the customers' needs are. That is the most important thing, and as well to get here as well the satisfactory that we do it locally as well, doing local testing, that we getting a quick response that these that our units are okay, and if there is something to improve, there's no question to do it then in a common base.
Of course, Spheros is, besides its pristine quality, is known for its very empathetic lending an air of hearing to its customers. Mr. Mikkel, I have a question of similar nature for you. How does value create added value based on the customer's voice, and how does it correspond to improvement in quality?
Yes, so we always listen to our customers at the market because they are on the market and we are just a supplier of the components, so they know exactly what they want, and therefore we always try to develop the product accordingly to their needs. For the sake of today's panel discussion, I have selected 3 examples. If we could put them on the screen. Yes, thank you. The first one would be the TM55 and TM65 oil plug implementation. So the first version of those compressors was introduced without this feature. Then the customers, they came to us, they said that this feature would really make their life easier in the field, operation easier. So we as Valeo, we decided to implement this solution to validate it fully. And it's now the standard of all the TM55 and TM65 compressors that we are supplying worldwide. Another good example could be the TM65 report. So following the big success of TM43 compressors that we have launched in the year 2000, we have decided to, the TM43 compressor that we launched came with the report as the standard. This was not the case for TM65. In the past, it was only available in the top port configuration. So the customers came to us, they said that they would like to have the same specification as for the TM43 that they are buying, to give them more flexibility in connecting the compressor to the system. And we decided to launch this product also purely based on the customer voice. Another example that is still in the development is the 120cc e-compressor with the integrated inverter. So this is not really an improvement, but this is to showcase how we are working closely with Spheros, who is the market leader for the HVAC industry in implementation, in development of this compressor. So we take the feedback from the market, from the system maker, from the bus makers, and we develop the compressor together, listening to our customers and addressing the needs of the market.
Yeah, listening to customers is also what Rida specializes in. And we have worked closely with Spheros for the component combination of AL application. If you could please let us know about the thought process behind that, and boss, you could also chime in on that.
Yeah, definitely. On the one hand side, we have a well-organized development process just to get touch all needed new products from pure innovations, getting here as well a trial, as well making here a new projects and concerning creating new platforms, and in the end on as well like more local application projects or small facelift changes. Concerning it's always a continuous improvement of our products, especially as well what you're going to use as well. We are using with Ashok Leyland. We are, for instance, just to give you some ideas, we are using multi-flow condensers. Why? Because it's a more compact energy. We can reduce a lot the weight. We can as well reduce a lot the refrigerant value by 5 kilograms, more than 50%. And it is as well to increase the COP. It's more economic driven, as well a bit of fuel saving. For sure, there's a little impact concerning higher pressure inside, but that does not involve our AC functionality at all. It's just harmonized and balanced, but it's a very important usage of these multi-flow to keep the light, compact usage. For instance, another example is to using filter dryers or filters with dryers in a combination. Here the same, we want to optimize all the time, we want to reduce parts, it's more easy for service, and yeah, and in the end there is no impact at all. We are always testing it through, we go the complete, let's say, development or release or testing process. So even yeah, that the things are really running well with the local conditions. For the last sample, like yeah, it's always a matter using the right refrigerant amount in AC, especially like here in these conditions in summer and winter. There are extreme temperature differences. But that is something we can even optimize together if there is any doubt or any reason to improve, just to figure out here the optimization, that it's then gonna be for both the best compromise.
Thank you. I think he has explained it more or less in detail, but what we as Rida we do, we are working very closely with Ashok Leyland, so we exactly know the requirement from the customer. So this information what we transfer to the headquarter and the day-to-day discussion what we have, it helps us also to read the market and how we are ahead of the market in terms of the competition. For few examples, I would say that okay, when we are discussing with headquarter, he just mentioned the weight of the unit is reduced. And okay, why we have done that? I mean, today everybody is talking about a larger unit or a bigger unit, and you have a condenser coil, and we have shifted to a multi-flow coil. But a technological company looks into the bus as also. I mean, it's just not about the unit that we are providing, which is cost effective or bigger in performance, but we are always putting resources to provide the right product so that the consumption don't go beyond what customer can afford. This is what is our philosophy. We try to reduce ourselves in going into more over specification units, because that not only will get you out of the business in the longer run, but today it will help the customers and the end user to optimize the whole system in an economical way. That is also one of the main philosophy that goes beyond this.
So if I got that right, it means that we are ahead of the curve and competition has to play catch up. Speaking of extensive testing, Value also has around 7 R&D centers around the globe. So how does Value seek to gain competitive advantage using those 7 R&D centers?
Yes, so the 7 R&D centers that you have mentioned, they are dedicated for the AC compressors and AC compressors only. Among the 7 R&D centers, we do have a dedicated R&D department that is working and focusing only on commercial vehicles, heavy duty and bus applications. This dedicated R&D center is working very closely with the automotive experts, and they are taking the best field-tested examples and the technologies that are introduced to the automotive market, and they are implementing them, adapting, validating for the heavy-duty usage. One of the best examples is the TM series compressor, which is using the swash plate piston technology, and this is exactly the same type of technology that you can find sorry, in the passenger cars. It is allowing us to deliver to the market and to our trusted customers a product that is maintenance-free. Let me ask you the question, how many times do you maintenance your AC compressor in the passenger car that you own?
I mean, around 0, because
Zero, there is no maintenance. You don't add the oil, you don't need to do anything with it until it breaks, or that is of course, the compressor is running. So sometimes you don't even know that there is such thing as the AC compressor. So the idea was to implement exactly the same type of technology within the TM series compressors that we are supplying to Rida, to Ashok Leyland, to Spheros. Another example, a part of the maintenance-free and then this obvious advantage is the weight reduction and the size reduction. So you can see on the slide the comparison between the TM65 compressor and the technology of the competitors. And we are looking at the compressor that is 40% lighter and smaller, which goes well with the current standards and the demand of the market to reduce the weight. And to perhaps put also the AD Blue tank in Europe, for example. So this is one of the key advantages that we have. Yeah.
Interesting. So staying on top of the trends is what ensures longevity of a brand. Mr. Ralph, what current market trends is Spheros capitalizing on to differentiate from its competitors?
Yeah, there I can first saying that one big differentiation is that we are worldwide acting, as you have seen before, so we can participate, or we have a strong network worldwide, and we have the opportunity, therefore, to get all these experiences built up then, or to get accumulated in the headquarter, and even for our customers, they can use our network here. That we are in all markets very good settled. We have so many examples. Therefore, if it's Volvo with Brazil or with as well Australia or North America, so we have a strong network, and even we can use we can always test our units, as somewhere else we have always summer and hard and rough conditions. The major thing is therefore that we are participating on some markets who are ahead from other markets, maybe. Yeah? A good example would be maybe the electrification. So it's starting. It started in China, but it's coming up worldwide. As we are as well located in China, very strongly and deeply, not only for the national market, as well for the exports. So we are quite far with all the experiences. We started with e-mobility in 2012, first time in series already with the first hybrid. So if there are some further markets then coming up, we for sure already have a full range of experiences, and even can transfer the one or the other, even for the diesel, for the combustion engine. We're talking about here, like as well, CO2 footprint, yeah? To have a very low footprint there. We wanna use as less as possible, let's say, energy on the one hand side, fuel, on the other hand side, battery energy. And so far, there are trends which we are following quite close and strongly through our worldwide participation, and as well a nice volume we already have worldwide. That gives us a head from the competition. So. We are participating as well then here on volumes, for sure the others not can have. we can create platforms. Just a sample, the Revo Global or the Revo E Global, we made an electric version out of it already. So we have around about 5 versions there, yeah, in 250, 350, 400, 450 and 500 version, so that from a small bus or a not so hot outside conditions country, even to a very, very hot like here, you can use here the Revo or Revo E Global 500, very dedicated and smart. And one other trick is that we have platform strategy. Platform means, I think it's very similar, I guess. You have an architecture on the one hand side to harmonize the diesel with the EV, electric vehicle, on the one hand side, but the thing is that we can participate here on a huge experience testing, and it doesn't matter if it's a battery cooler, by the way, that is, or component cooling, what we are as well doing. But for the air conditioning of passengers and drivers, so that is something we can fulfill the complete package. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. The future certainly seems to be interesting for us all present here. And I have just one last question, then it's over. Addressed to our boss. As a resident face to your customers, how Rida addresses the quality challenges?
I think it's the most important question for the today's event. And
that's why I kept it for the last.
The quality is already looking at us, you know, okay. First of all, I would say thank you to Ashok Leland actually, who is motivating us to become a player, a local industry who can actually stand with the quality players. This is what you see. But for us, quality is a thought process for us, and everything else is surrounded to the circle of quality. As Rida, our position is sometimes it's very difficult and it's challenging. At the right hand side, we have our partners, multinational partners. They are producing the world-class products, and their expectation is that we should deliver the best quality to our customers. At the same time, we have a very demanding customer, Ashok Leland, in terms of quality, delivery, and the rest all goes with it. So as Rida, we understand that the requirement, because we are very closely working with our customer, and then we take that information seriously and we make the local mindset to meet the quality. You know, it's just not that you have a, let's say, multinational product and you're just supplying, but if you don't change your mindset that I want to also be the best in the quality, then only you can meet the customer requirements. So this is what Rida does. We understand the requirement from a customer, we work very closely with our partners, but we build our structure also. The team, the entire team sitting here, you know, we have got now many engineers who are working day and night. We get a lot of feedback from the products, and after this event you will also see how we are improving in bringing our quality information to the factory itself directly, because sometimes a lot of time you produce a good product but it's not getting workable in the market. Why? Because you don't have a tool which can transfer the information, live information from the system, because a lot of in between information can make problems sometimes, and sometimes you get. So after this event we are going to also show that as an improvement, it's also a quality improvement that we are adding a feature to our AC system. Until now nobody in the world has done that, and this we have done because we have got a challenge from Ashok Leland, and then we will definitely share that and probably in future see the product live.
Yeah, I think that's the end of our panel discussion. Thank you, gentlemen. You guys can please be seated.
Thank you very much, and I really like to thank everybody. You guys have taken out time from your busy schedule coming all the way from Ashok Leland factory in RAK. Once again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
If anybody has any questions, is anybody interested? Can we please have a mic? Can we please have a mic, gentlemen?
Thank you. My question is, see now the global warming and every year on year the temperature is going up, and is there any plan of changing a fundamental change in the AC HVAC system to address that? For example, this year we faced up to 52 degree here in UAE, and most of the ACs were failing. So do we have any concrete plan to address such increase in the future?
I think he will add maybe later. I would like to add here. After, let's say, in the beginning, this product we have started since last 15 years. In the beginning, this product was over specific. I mean, the performance of the product was 15 to 20% higher than the requirement. But over last, especially our last 10 years, we have seen every year the temperature is growing 1 to 2 degrees. So now that unit which was over specification now have become a very narrow unit. So with last year observations and improvements, the team you have met also, the team from Germany was here and continuously they are visiting, they are working on the field. We are now going to planning to improve the system. I mean, we are not going to change the entire system, but definitely going to improve the capacity from the condenser side, from the evaporator side, so that this challenge of high pressure due to ambient increase will reduce and this product will still perform as per the requirement. So this is for surely on the way. Probably next year you will see it.
No, my question was, this is understood, but my question was on any technological changes happening in this HVAC thing, or we goes with the same system only?
I mean, you will see a technology what we are changing because we also believe, if a product is good and it is also a quality product, but the awareness to the operation is not as much as the product improvement is there. So we believe if the awareness and the operation is coming to a level of a product maintenance, then still this product is definitely going to outperform. Coming to a new technology, as the trend is going towards the electrification more, the diesel developments are reducing around the globe. Whenever we speak to our headquarter, this is what we hear, that changing a current product to completely new will be a very difficult task, because the expectation from the other segment other than the quality, which is cost and deliverables, are also getting very competitive. But definitely the improvement plan is there. 100% change, we don't see anything here. Unless, Ralph, you want to add something here?
No, it's absolutely right. So there is some worldwide. We have this issue, by the way, not only here, even in Germany or around the world. So there's some opportunity to improve the capacity for sure. It's limited, as you have a given space, but for sure we as well working on further stronger units. But that, as you said already, that is a change, not a complete change, as it's sort of a family. It's a platform, a little bit longer. You have to increase something. Where else should the performance come from? So there are these two optionalities, and I think our team, they were here a couple of weeks ago, and they're working closely with you to figure out to use what you have to improve that, or to make then a switch to a stronger unit like the Revo 500, just as a sample. That is the solution we just made for these increasing temperatures as a solution, yeah.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Mr. Vinay? Nothing?
Okay. I think that is it. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You guys can get boss. Next up, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Iftikhar Alam, Mr. Akib, and Mr. Suraj to give you guys a glimpse of what the future holds.
आजा अरे आजा क्या रे ऐसा हो रहा है
Before these guys commence their presentation, boss would like to have a few words with you regarding the future as well. Please welcome on stage Mr. Yazdani Qureshi.
Once again, hello guys. It's always interesting to stand in front of Ashok Leland, you know. So my CV, if you see, in last 15 years only for Ashok Leland, and before it was 80%, now maybe it is around 60%. Okay, this is a very, you know, we take the opportunity of the Quality Month celebration of Ashok Leland, and we thought we will bring something new without disturbing anything commercially, because Dhyan will not laugh now, so he should get from the beginning only that okay, we are not going to change any commercial, but you know, from couple of years as we are getting the ambient temperature very strong, and we also get feedbacks, good feedbacks, but sometimes challenging feedbacks where the performance is compromised and performance capacity is compromised, and the performance is the unit is not performing. So then we have done homework, what we can do that we can make a transparent information from the system directly to our customer or to our OE partners. So if you keep people can also manipulate the information. If a guy is going to attend a small problem, he can say that the problem is very big, he can spend 4 hours, 5 hours, end of the day customer suffers. So we thought, why not bring a technology? This is what Rida is all about, you know, bringing technology as an improvement, because there is no substitute to the technology. Whatever I can talk, I can make commitments to you, but again, when I'm going back, I can see my system is not working. So we worked last year, since last couple of months, we are working with very closely with our European development partner, and then we got a solution. You will see a system in future coming with this tool where the system will speak about itself. You know, until now the system information is transferred to you via service people or the field people, but in future you will see in your mobile or on your iPad or on computer of let's say fleet owner, he has service manager, he can see which bus is having a problem and where exactly is the problem. Even though there might be problems, but when there is a problem, immediately your system will tell, look, go to the bus number where the filter dryer is blocked. So your technician goes and as per the instruction, you know, you'll spend only 20 minutes or 30 minutes to change the filter dryer. So he will go there, change the filter dryer and come back. If he goes there and makes some other things, then you will know where he has made a malfunctioning onto it. So this is an improvement, and then taking the opportunity of the challenging requirement of the Ashok Leland, my team will take you through the things, but we have now finally got a product where we will introduce you in the future. We are now having Ashok Leland bus with the system where you will see the live information here, but in future you will see this is coming into the field also. So thank you very much. Yeah. Okay guys, take care.
Thank you, Mr. Yazdani. Good morning, all. As some brief information is given, this is basically online health monitoring system, or we can say online performance monitoring system, or for Krishna Raj, you can say online data logger for you. So we'll go through this. To give a little background, till now we have heard about few monitoring system which is available in automotive industry, something like vehicle health monitoring system, or maybe tire pressure monitoring system, something called driver behavior monitoring system, or can be battery management system or telematics system. These are all which are related to either vehicle or battery or engine or even tire also. But in all this process, we forgot the AC system. So how to monitor the performance of AC or the functioning of critical parts of the AC? For that, and also this summer we had some incident which forced us to find some solution on this. So then we found on our partner who has this instrument which we can be fitted in any of the bus, either it's an old bus or new bus. We can monitor this, and this we are introducing first time in the Middle East market for our staff, school, buses, trucks, refrigeration vans, anything we can install it. So what it can do?
The HVAC system 24/7. It can be retrofittable in all types of buses, trucks, reefer van, whether it is new or old. Direct data transmission, online reading of temperature and current consumption of the components. It can give real-time alarm, for example, leakages, malfunction, or any component which is failed, we can get the info purely. Additional points can be customized as per the requirement. Maybe like any changes we need in the data portal, we can provide it. And it can also generate the reports as per the demands.
Means live we can see the data, we can generate the graph, we can give a signal to, or we can program it at which level it will give you the alert, or at which level it will start sending you the signal that something is wrong in the system. It means it can be fully customizable because it is software driven. So how it works? Here you can see this basically a refrigeration cycle. All these green dots are showing as a sensors. This has 9 temperature sensors. You can fix it anywhere. We have fixed in this position. Either you can fix it inside the bus to record the data, as I mentioned. But now we have fitted first sensor we have fitted after compressor, which measures the output temperature of the compressor, refrigerant after the compressor. One is fitted before condenser. Ideally there is no difference, but slight difference are there while refrigerant flows from compressor till the condenser. The next is fitted before filter dryer, one is after filter dryer, then one sensor which is fitted on the left side of the evaporator outlet and one on the outlet of RH. So the filter dryer output, it can be input to the evaporator, and evaporator output also we have 2 sensors. Then we have one sensor which is fitted on the outside of the unit which measures the ambient temperature. One we have fitted in the return grill which measures the saloon temperature, and one we have fitted between the blower which measures the supply air temperature. So overall you can get ambient temperature, supply air, saloon air, and even all the critical temperature which is inside the AC unit. Then you can easily get all the information how the units are performing. Let's say we define some rule that between filter dryer input and output there should be certain difference. If the difference keeps on increasing, then we know filter dryer is slowly becoming choke, or it is becoming aging, or we need to replace the filter dryer. From those data we have to manipulate the things. This is the 2 vehicle on which we have fitted the sensor. Both are Ashok Leyland school bus. One is old bus and one is new bus which is standing right here. And this is the dashboard which when you log into the page, you will see this page. This is the first interface. This line shows where the bus is running, and this is the main page. Behind this we will have all the graphs which Akib and Suraj will explain.
Yeah, good morning all. Now here we are come to our interface of the application. This is a device which we are going to install on the bus, and it will help us to find out the behavior of the bus, behavior of the AC, including all the key component of the AC. Like whatever the key components we are having in our AC system, compressor, condenser, blower, filter dryer, evaporator coil, each and everything, it is getting monitored by this device. So now we take to this is our dashboard. Here you can see we have multiple VIN numbers. We have installed in the bus. So this is 18508 and 1571. These 2 Ashok Leyland related buses which we have fitted this device in previous weeks. This is so from here we can select. This is actually the service supervisor or any manager. When we install this device, he will get this data to him, how many vehicles under the device running to him, so he can directly access all the vehicles from here. So now here we are selecting the 18508 bus. Currently, if we can see here, the status is green. This is a private school bus which we have fitted this device. It is still in running mode. Today it is functional. So we further take. you to in this application. Now we are taking you to on the Chrome screen page where we are going to access this complete device. So here, to left side, we have operational dashboard which provides live up to data metrics with various parameters. This parameter is defined by the AC experts in which function, which data needs to work, and it will show us the live data, how the AC is performing, how it is performing or it is not performing, and other features. So RS side, we have the live mapping of the bus around the city with the help of the GPS. So as we see, we have a GPS system in this device, so we can monitor the live mapping also. Now come to the next. From here we start the data capturing in graph portal, where we can show you all the readings what we are getting from this device. So first is HVAC input. In this portal we have two parameters. First one, green color is ambient, and second one is evaporator air input. Now another side, we have the compressor output temperature. Here this device taking the compressor output temperature and behavior. With temperature reading, we can extract the pressure reading data from the PT chart. Next. Now we have evaporator temperature portal. First evaporator input temperature is green. Then we have LH and RH evaporator temperatures. Next we have the important data current consumption portal. In this device we can record and measure all the amperes reading of the condenser fan and the blowers. It will be completely live also, and it will show every fluctuation for every minute and every day. So this is also the key feature in this device. Now come to the next, filter dryer temperature. As our boss said, we can directly with this device we can access what are the parts going to be failure, or what is the status of that parts. So filter dryer temperature, in this we are monitoring filter dryer input and output temperature. The temperature difference is more than 3 degree between input and output, then this device gives automatically alarm to the dashboard. Actually, whatever the graphs we are showing, it is having a inbuilt feature for alarming. When they cross their upper limit or the lower limit, it will increase the alarm on the dashboard. So the manager, supervisor or the end user, he can see and check what is happening inside the air conditioning system. So next is our condenser temperature. Here we have input and output temperature of condenser. If we have difference of less than 10 degree between input and the output, then device again it will show automatically the condenser system is not performing. It means it should be a problem from the condenser fan side, or it might be a problem of the condenser coil is not properly clean. This is the issues which we are facing in field, so we are more focusing on these parameters. Then come to the next, air duct. Here we are monitoring the return air gill and the supply air. For this device, all the parameter upper limit defined by the AC experts. We as a Rida evaluating all this data and checking the AC performance in the field. By using this device and the monitoring of the dashboard, we can proactively take the action before the failures happen, because we are having the alarming issue like filter dryer. Filter dryer, when it start getting choking, it start getting choking slowly. So we can take the input from this and by the alarm also, and we can do the proactively action. And also, if the failure occurs, this data will help the service supervisor to guide the technician to check the failed component and save the time. So if there is a problem from the condenser side, he can directly guide him to check the condenser side, or the evaporator side, or the filter dryer side, or the compressor side. So this application shows the data and record the data, which help us in a service side to improve our quality and product performance. Thank you. And for this demonstration, we have the kit here also in our showcase. And apart from this, we are having a outside one Ashok Leyland bus, which we have installed it. These features, we can show it over there also at live demonstration. Thank you. Thank you all.
I hope you people in the audience enjoy the presentation and the lively discussion prior to that. These insights remind us that we are not just participants in an industry, we are pioneers shaping its future. Speaking of which, our journey doesn't end here. As we look to the future, we'll continue to invest in our people, refine our standards, and strengthen our commitment to uncompromising quality. Because at the end of the day, we are not just installing AC units. We are installing trust, confidence, and peace of mind. Thank you all for being the face of this pristine quality. Together, we'll continue to prove that quality and satisfaction aren't just related. They are our way of life at Rida. It is this very commitment to excellence that has been the driving force for Rida to explore new domains and bring innovation to the market, such as our TTR, Thermal Transport Refrigeration offerings. To tell you more about this exciting new phase, I would like to call on stage my colleague, Mr. Kripa Shankar, the head of our TTR segment, with over a decade of experience in the cold chain technologies. Please join us.
So good morning, everyone. I hope you all enjoying the event here today. Well, today, as we celebrate the Quality Month in association with Ashok Leyland, it is also pretty much clear that we are celebrating our achievements in the partnership between Rida Middle East and Ashok Leyland. At the end of the day, to satisfy our customer needs, we all need to think that things don't happen automatically. They need effort, they need vision, they need right people in place, and of course, right leaders in place as well. As I've rightly said, people have worked at both the ends. There's been a realization of value of this partnership and ties between Ashok Leyland and Rida Middle East, and there's been a great efforts put forward, building it bit by bit, block by block, and there are different aspects of it, which gives this relationship such an effective pathway to grow further. Thank you, gentlemen from Ashok Leyland, for being here. A few of our guests were here last year while we celebrated the Quality Month. And on the sidelines, we softly announced that we're going to launch something new to the market for the trucks division. We have always kept our promises, and over the years we have built a solid reputation in bus air conditioning sector. We have done a great job, but today I'm quite excited to share something new that for the past year we've been discussing, planning, and perfecting the addition of our new lineup. Guys, if you can showcase the video, please.
You trusted us, you inspired us, you spoke to us. We heard you, we innovated for you, we present to you,
Rida. Seizing today. Embracing tomorrow.
So, gentlemen, as we always say, quality matters, and our commitment to offer excellent climate solutions to automobile industry. With its latest edition, we are delivering yet another valuable solution to the market. Just to take back you all on what we have done over the last 1 year, we had a successful product launch early this year. Started with a soft launch in the month of January, followed by a major launch a month later during the UITP trade fair, where we showcased our transport refrigeration units, and these events were witnessed by many industry stakeholders and was an eye-opener as we introduced our products with its unique features and technologies which the market has never experienced before. Now today we all understand that Ashok Leyland is a market leader in terms of the bus sector. When it comes to trucks, for any brand to take a larger share, it needs a lot of value addition, as there are a lot of applications and fitments come along with the truck platform. At Rida Middle East, we have specifically focused on qualitative value additions, which benefits our clients on a larger scale. We focus on a fully built package, includes a truck, insulated body, refrigeration unit installed with telematics and other value-added services as well. We have specifically chosen the truck body components and accessories, and these are designed for harsh temperature conditions. The truck is installed with a highly durable insulated body, which is a proprietary design created by the engineers of Rida Middle East. Our insulated body is constructed using a lot of weight-saving parameters. The panels are certified by Dubai Central Laboratory for its density and K value. The chemical used for the panel manufacturing are imported from Bayer Material Science, Germany. Our highly efficient Spheros refrigeration units includes unique features such as electronic expansion valve, inbuilt external iPro controller display, and data-driven intelligence to increase the efficiency of refrigerated transport operations. Let us have a deep look into our product range and its unique features of our refrigerated truck body as well. We have complete range of refrigeration units, starting from a smaller van to a bigger trailer. And all the units meets the temperature requirements from plus 25 to minus 25 degrees Celsius. If you can see, the KV series and the MT series could be suitable for Ashok Leyland platforms such as Boss and partner trucks. As there is a huge potential for transport refrigeration in this market, jointly with Ashok Leyland trucks, we aim to offer a premium, cost-effective solution to the market to beat the odds. With our unique approach, strategies, industry-leading product features, OEM partnerships, and of course, with our well-experienced team, we are highly confident to position ourselves as a market leader in transport refrigeration industry. Well, in the beginning, in fact, I've mentioned that we are celebrating our achievements, but actually we should treat not as an achievement, but as a glimpse of what is possible together with this partnership. And I think over the years, Ashok Leyland and Rida Middle East have in a way done is to put in a place a certain framework in which the relationship will grow and foster in times to come. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Rida Middle East initiatives and efforts of the people who worked behind it to organize the event. Thank you so much.
No event is ever complete without keynote speeches. And in that pursuit, I would like to call up on stage our General Manager, Mr. Samdani Qureshi, to share a few words with us.
Good morning, gentlemen. I have a speech prepared here, but as I see, it's hot, it's tiring, and this event is pulling long after long, so I would hold the grand introductions and the hellos for later, and would just say thank you very much for your time. And it's difficult for you guys to take out time, I understand, but you know, sometimes we got to make special events big and large so that the world knows why we are who we are. So this is what exactly we're doing here. Great thanks to my team for putting up this amazing show. It's difficult. We have to shut down production and we have to, you know, but Ashok Leyland, as my dad always says, is the #1 priority. Yes? Lovely. Honestly speaking, there's not a lot left for me to speak today. We've spoken a lot. Everything that has been shown is self-explanatory and quite crisp to understand. I believe what remains from my side is a grand thanks. A thanks to the collective efforts of all men at this event. Men who make these celebrations, who make this journey and these entire achievements possible. So once again, gentlemen, a grand thank you for all of you. And I need some energy, guys. Come on. We deserve this, don't we? Lovely. You see, the equation we share with Ashok Leyland and its partners is it's quite confusing, to be honest. But it creates this entire ecosystem that we are a part of today. I mean, if there is no Ashok Leyland business, are we here? Oh, no, maybe not. So thanks to the Ashok Leyland business, we all are here. We know of each other in everyone's life in different shapes and sizes. For some, we are customers. For others, we are suppliers. For some, we are friends or family. We are flag bearers, caretakers. Or for others, we are employers or employees. But what is that common emotion that binds us all? Is that sense of gratitude and thanks we have for each other. We might not say it out loud, but it's there. Because without one, the other is not possible. And I'm here exactly for that today. I'm here to thank all of you. You know, I've been telling my team, this celebration is not about the great numbers of business we are doing. No, it's not about that. It's about the challenges that we overcome every day. It is about that dream you and I set together and are working to create. It is about that goal we set for each other every day and tirelessly work hard to achieve. It is about that. The day is not far behind us when there was a quantity of 6 to 8 buses being manufactured at the Ashok Leyland factory. And today, I must thank the leadership, the management, and every drop of sweat that people shed on the shop floor to make possible realities of 20 to 25 buses being manufactured every day. There is no other bus maker in the region who does that. Who does it? Only Ashok Leyland. While I drive across the roads of Dubai, I grew up here. I wonder, you know, I'm a curious guy. I wonder how difficult it must have been to create such a large brand and preserve that entire image. And as my colleagues mentioned, the history of this brand in this region goes as far back as to the entire formation of these countries. And in complete awe of that achievement, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude towards the pioneers of quality and PD for ensuring and building not only a formidable product portfolio, but also instilling the values of quality, principles of quality all across it. I cannot proceed any further without thanking 3 essential core departments. Men in this department make possible, and are often the unsung heroes, I feel, make possible the perception and the conceptualization of the product in the market. They are the SCM, the finance, sales and marketing. A round of applause for these guys. Come on, guys. We have spoken a lot about what Rida does, how Rida does things, what we are as a company, what we are as a team. Fantastic. But I'll cut to the chase. You know what our speciality is? Our speciality is in not giving up. It's in not giving up to the tough times we face and the challenges we face in the space we are trying to create. And why do we don't give up? We don't give up because we believe in our team and trust the strength of our partners. Partnerships that are driven by public accountability. Each member on the panel here today is a net contributor to increasing the perpetual value of their respective companies. Gentlemen, at this point, I would like to address to the camera and thank all people joining us online, Mr. Mark, Mr. Karsten, Mr. Sandeep, and anyone else who I'm missing out. Thank you guys. Without your support and the support of the headquarters, this would not have been possible. Why we are confident about our quality? Well, we are confident about our quality because we are a specialized brand. There is only one thing we do. We do thermal management. We know very well we are the point where curiosities end and quality starts. We know very well we are the point where all product performance questions end and quality starts. The equation for us is simple. Give what the customer wants, ensure to meet all Ashok Leyland requirements, justify our brand, and signify the innovation of Spheros. You will be always number one. And our confidence is honestly driven by our numbers in our market, by the might of our infrastructure, by our customer feedback, and again, our partners. As Ashok Leyland is the qualitative answer for this industry's questions, Rida and Spheros are the answer for thermal management. In conclusion, yes, it's conclusion time. In conclusion, I would like to state what I stated last year. I still see great hope of success in our energies as partners. To that, I would like to add that the next 5 years are definitely growth bound, and each ounce of our effort should go in creating the same success story, even larger, even bigger, and keeping us nothing but number one. Thank you very much.
Well, that was energizing and refreshing to see. And to keep the energy flowing, I would like to call Mr. Suresh to keep this energy flowing.
Good morning, everybody. The team from Rida, Soros, Value, and my colleagues from Ashok Leyland and other guests. I am very happy to see these arrangements and thankful to Rida team for organizing this quality month celebration, a grand success. I think this is the second quality month celebration by Rida, and whenever we suggested this quality month celebration at Rida, it was taken as a grand event and conducted successfully last year and this year also. So speaking on the quality, all my planned speeches or the points what was I was keeping to Manoj. Whatever I have planned to tell about Rida, the improvements or the importance of quality here, I spoke many times by many guys who has talked earlier, so I don't want to repeat it. But I will just focus on the quality theme. See, we have every year we have a quality month celebration. Generally, we used to do it only for the November month. The last year and this year we are celebrating as 2 months. It is not only 1 month or one event. We are continuously doing it. So each of our functions, and whether it is service, sales, marketing, or parts or manufacturing, each individual area we celebrate, and we will have some sort of competitions. We have got some trainings and some award distribution for the outstanding performers, and to recap the importance of quality. So what is that this year logo theme for this quality month is, you can see, it is nurturing quality culture. So the team from Rida was reaffirming many times that how the quality culture is inculcated in your organization. Almost last 2.5 years I am interacting with Rida, and to accept what today which is precipitated from your people, that the culture of quality has inculcated. Yes, I saw, or I am seeing a major change in the way you approach your products, your services, and how you are improved your quality from the level I saw earlier 2.5 years back and now. So let us continue this journey. See, we can dream of having a better customer delight, customer satisfaction, zero defect culture, quality culture, but it will not come free. It will come with a lot of hard work, determination, planning. I'll just say something about how it goes in. I'll put a story, a small story. Don't worry, I will not take too much time. I think around 1990, a British Airways flight, which was going from Birmingham to Spain, has got its window shield thrown away. And the pilot was thrown out of the window shield, and his legs got entangled with the control system, and half of his body was outside the plane. You know that at that height, the freezing temperature, low oxygen levels, low pressure. So his colleagues were holding on to his legs, and his head was bumping on the body of the flight, and they presumed that the guy is dead. So somehow they were able to land the plane. Emergency landing was done, but luckily the pilot has got a little life balance, and after 6 months treatments he also survived. So generally any windshield breaking is, we will say it is a glass, 1 in a lakh of thing it can happen. But you know, in aerospace industry, they will not leave any issues like that. So they analyzed it, they went into the root cause of it, and they got the fallen windshield, they collected from the ground. You can imagine, they had to locate it and finding out how much time they would have spent. And they went into the details of that. So this windshield is fixed by around 86 bolts. And they found that 6 out of the 86 bolts were wrong bolts of undersize. So that has caused this defect. So further we analyzed why this defect has happened. There is, in aerospace industry, for any this thing, there is a checklist. There is a fitter and a checker list is available. Each one has to be measured and put. But why this has happened? And they found that assembly was done by one of the senior technicians, experienced guys. So there is no chance for this. So while they are remaking the event, they found that SOP was violated. The most experienced guy, established process, but the SOP is violated, and that caused the problem. So one thing in our industry, we generally will try to find single issues as stray occurrence and leave the process thing. But it is not so. So when we take the quality culture, and when we are trying to go to the zero defect culture, it is all the more important that each of the incidents, each of the cases, we have to take as a customer pain, and we should understand the root cause. Generally, we will go with the obvious reasons. Many of our issues, including Rida, if you see, we have gone with obvious what is seen on your eyes as the root cause of the issue, and we worked on that. We are able to clear that particular observation, but the issue persists. So we have to focus, at least these 2 months, we have to start a new way of looking at the issues, finding out the exact root causes, and finding out the solutions for that. Second is on this premiumization, that Mr. Yadani will be knowing better than me on what is premiumization. I think he's trying to do that. See, we should be able to show our product, whether it is an HVAC done by you or the whole product. You should be able to show to the customer or get the feeling of the customer that this product is going to help me better than any other product, and I must buy this product for my application. So that level of premiumization can come with a better quality, better performance. And as already I have told, this year was a challenging year. We have got high temperatures, and I want to appreciate all of your service team who has done relentlessly, worked with the customers and resolved the issues. And maybe in the coming years, we should have a eye on that, and maybe some sort of a summer check or something that to be organized by the service team, so that this real customer satisfaction can be achieved. I thank all of you for organizing this beautiful event, and thanks entire Rida team for continuously improving your quality levels, both in service, product, and in assembly processes. Thank you once again. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Suresh. Positive reinforcement in the form of having your efforts being acknowledged is always a source of motivation for us. Next up, I would like to call on stage the dynamic duo of PD from Ashok Leland, Mr. Vinay and Mr. Yetki, to please share with us a few words.
Very good morning. Very nice crowd here. Thank you very much for this nice event. And I'm very much delighted to see the work, the output that you did on our partner vehicle. I think this is the one, awaiting to see this one excitedly. Thank you very much. I have a few things actually need to share with you from PD perspective. I would request your product team to look into giving more flexible solutions for compressor mountings on engine itself. See, this is from PD perspective, it is very painful to do the frame-mounted compressors for the vehicles, which comes with an additional cost penalty, tech time issues are there, and also NVH concerns are also coming. So we always prefer a simple solution where the compressor is fitted on the engine. So request your PD team to look into provide some flexible mounting provisions for the compressors. And the second thing, we have agreed that the spec that we agreed upon with our vendors might go a change without our knowledge. This needs to be avoided. I think that's why our Suresh has also mentioned that SOP is quite important here. COP is quite important here. But COP is not the COP that you guys are using in thermodynamic terminology. It is compatibility of the specification. So those few things, please look into that. I would be very much appreciated. And I'm very much fascinated with your this event, and thanks again for inviting us here. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you everyone for inviting us for this Quality Month event. And from the PD perspective, I have seen a lot of interactions which has been started, and we are going forward with all the PD requirements, starting from the drawing board drawings and the testing reports as a component level, validation level, and a huge involvement from Rida as well, participating in the component, not on the component, vehicle level validation, which is taking part in our premises. So there are a lot of challenges in terms of the ACs which we are facing year on year. Every year, as you are expecting the appraisals to grow up, and the AC performance also has to be improved because of the global warming and other parameters. So we need to work out on a system where we are capturing all this. I have seen some monitoring systems. We should monitor it for the entire year. We'll expand this for an entire year on to capture what is the AC performance, so that we can take it forward and capture at least a data bank for us to verify it. And we have more products coming in, and more challenges also is here. So I expect the same cooperation and deliveries from Rida team, starting from the design perspectives till the delivery and maintaining the performance. And as Mr. Edke was specifying about this COPs, and we need to have a very interactive session on the change management side as well. So before it is getting introduced into the system, we need to validate it, verify it by PD as well. So thank you very much. Have a good year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yetki and Mr. Vinay. Before we move on to our last keynote speaker, I would like to address something that Mr. Yetki mentioned about the compressors. So if our team could please showcase the video to exhibit our capabilities. I promise that was the last video. And with that, I would like to also call on stage our last keynote speaker, Mr. Dhyan. Please help me welcome on stage Mr. Dhyan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks to the Rida team for having invited us for this wonderful celebration on quality. So my personal interaction with Speros and Rida goes back to the start of Ashok Leyland's business with Speros and Rida as well. I've been interacting with the Speros and Rida teams since I think 2011 or 2012. In fact, started off more than supply of units actually as a problem solving. I specifically remember having some issues with the Eagle vehicles that we had where the cooling was not sufficient, and we started working together trying to find a solution. So that I think was the start of the journey. And since then we've worked together quite closely to develop multiple products, started with the Falcon, then with the Oyster, and then subsequently multiple other products as well. So it's been a wonderful partnership so far. Of course, the products have changed, customer expectations have constantly evolved. So that comes with its own set of challenges as well. But so far it's been a wonderful partnership together. Of course, we've had challenges with the constantly changing market requirements. We've had issues with performance, especially with the changing ambient this year. We've had quality issues on the field. So this is all part of an ongoing process to make our products better. So expectations have definitely changed. So it's imperative that, like the rest of my team also highlighted, that we have a constant eye on upgrading or improving the products that we have. Also making sure that the consistency in products remain. Both Suresh and Yetki, Vinay mentioned about COP. So it's essentially to ensure that once we agree on a product, that remains consistent over a period of supply. And especially with issues that crop up, like during this summer when you had sudden increase in ambient temperatures, AC stops performing. We've had good support from the team in terms of working out on solutions. But going forward, this is something that needs to be improved, where we look at options to preempt this situations rather than trying to firefight once the issues crop up. So I think that's one area that we'll definitely look forward to working together further as well. I think the monitoring systems that you have just showcased should be a good addition to at least preempt certain issues and also help us focus on proactively addressing issues rather than trying to react once we have major concerns on the field. So I think that's definitely a positive development. And like Vinay said, going forward, we also have multiple products in the pipeline, both upgrading current products, completely new vehicles being discussed. So we will look forward to continued support both from Speros, Value and Rida working together to develop products which specifically suit this market. There's a reason why we've been market leaders in this segments which we operate in. We have good systems and processes inside. We are able to flexibly change up our production plans, but that's not possible without having the back-end support from our vendor partners as well. So when we talk about increasing production, starting from say a few hundred buses a few years ago, a month, right now going to almost about 500 next year. With I mean this month hopefully we should cross 600 buses in a month. Does not come easy. I mean it requires close coordination with having the right backend support as well. So I'd especially like to thank Rida team and especially the team working on the line because that's the team which finally makes it happen. And we finally have a large team on the back end, but finally it's the people on the shop floor who make the success that we get. So we look forward to this constant partnership, and thanks again for inviting us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dhyan, for highlighting the synergy between us partners like Spheros, Value, and Rida. That is the end of all the speeches and all the event that was supposed to take place here. And now we can move on to the product display areas, after which lunch will be served. Thank you, guys. Thank you, gentlemen. You have been a great audience.
No, we will unveil with Mr. Yetke and Mr. Vinay. This guys, so
So gentlemen, we have a curtain raiser of a brand new refrigerator truck installed on Ashok Leyland platform. Our boss, Mr. Esdani, and with the esteemed guest of Ashok Leyland can join together and raise the curtain, please. Please, everyone, come and pull the curtains. Sajesh and team can come and start the refrigeration unit. So this is a 4.3 meter insulated box designed by Rida Middle East, and the refrigeration unit is a self-engine refrigeration unit which gives you -18 application ranging from 0 to -18 in fact. And the interiors of the truck body is cladded with aluminum flooring and the fiber flooring as well, and it has got multiple layers of sandwich panels going through it, and you have side delivery door is for easy access as well, and you have a double leaf door at the back. And if you can take the team towards the refrigeration unit and its operation. Unlike our competitors, we have the display controller over there, whereas the competitors doesn't have that. No, this is industry leading. Yeah,
and electrical habits, ambient temperature, supply temperature, and LP pressure and LP pressure. Lot of the things are there is a delay. Sorry?
It is not coming to dashboard?
Yes.
No, in dashboard you have in-cab control for driver.
Sorry? This is a 12-volt vehicle.
Yeah.
And the unit?
No, 12 volt, but self-engine, right? Nothing to do with the direct drive.
The specification, what we did, we designed specification for partner truck, because in the competition Japanese brand are well known, but we want to give a very premium specification to the box and a unit. So then with this,
How much it's weighing actually in terms of cabin weight? So from fuel cell cabin as
the box from the specification you will get. I don't have it.
Your logo on unit, finally.
We just don't want to.
Yes, it's absolutely self-powered. You can say that absolutely. Here the electrical included.
System that how we are installing the AC on the trim line, we want to install the box on the trim line only. Okay. So when the chassis is coming, we will do the paneling, installation of box unit, so it comes out from the production with the complete.
This one? It's FRP part or
This is RTM. RTM.
Rising transfer.
Yeah.
Okay.
For this one, panel and the body. So this is a new addition actually. This was not there before. So this was added post the unit arrived here. Yeah.
This looks totally different. Yeah, first time I am seeing such kind of panel. Really nice.
yeah.